Providing a comprehensive history of a tribe that has relied on oral tradition for centuries is a challenging task. Due to the nature of oral history being passed down through generations, it is common to have multiple versions and interpretations. This explains why there isn't just one version of the origin of the Igbo, Yoruba, or any other tribe that relies on oral history. However, anthropologists believe that the language used by a tribe and the names given to things and places can offer valuable insights into the tribe's history. This video explores the history of the Abua tribe through etymological analysis of their language, focusing on names and keywords. Abua, a beacon of hope and security, the land of our hiding abode in the Niger Delta, the sentiments of the founding fathers. Abua. What's the meaning of this name? In those days of intertribal wars and with no real lingua franca, every foreigner visiting any tribe was first suspected as an enemy or a spy for territorial integrity. So when fellow settlers are seen with visitors, the guards of the clan always ask,
Abua,
but in its contracted form,
Abua,
which means when translated, where are they from?
Abua.
This was so frequently asked that the visitors began referring to them as Abua, whereas the above analysis, according to oral history, holds true to some extent. This view, however, raises a very important question, namely, is Abua then a nickname given by foreigners? Interestingly, the answer to that question is no. But how? It turns out that the above-mentioned expression,
Abua,
as used in the analysis, is just a part of the entire etymology, a more comprehensive in-depth root word analysis that complements the above analysis provides a more comprehensive understanding. How? Abua was founded during the era of imperialism that resulted in brutal intertribal wars as tribes in the Niger Delta seek dominance, control, and subjugation over other tribes. So military expeditions, the show of power and dominance, were very common phenomena in history of the Niger Delta and even worldwide. For instance, notice what's reported about some of the historical acts of kings in the Middle East in those days of imperialism. At the start of the year, at the time when kings go on campaigns, Joab led a military expedition and devastated the land of the Ammonites. He attacked Rabbah and tore it down. Then David, the king of ancient Israel, took the crown of Malcham from its head and found that it weighed a talent of gold, and in it there were precious stones, and it was placed on David's head. He also took a vast amount of spoil from the city, and he brought out the people who were in it and put them to work at sawing stones and at working with sharp iron instruments and with axes. Finally, David and all the troops returned to Jerusalem. Please note, although King David had divine backing and justification for his attacks in circular history, all such wars are characterized as imperial wars. Notice the opening statement in the account quoted above, at the start of the year, at the time when kings go on campaign. Clearly, it wasn't just the Israelites who were accustomed to these imperial campaigns. It was a common and normal thing for kings back then to engage in such military expeditions. And did you notice the timing of these military expeditions in the above quote? The timing of these campaigns was very crucial at the start of the year. April is the first month in the Jewish calendar. That is spring season, when businessmen are out for business, live stocks are being taken out, there was much to plunder. The perfect time for kings to go on military campaigns to enrich themselves and their kingdoms. Imperialism, oppression, and persecution weren't just localized in the Middle East and medieval Europe, it was global. So during this dark era of imperialism, which spanned millenniums, people worldwide were seeking fortresses where to hide as dwelling places. And when they find one, they were ready to fight and defend it. This is how Abua was founded as a fortress, a hiding abode, for the founding fathers at a very tumultuous time of intertribal wars and terrorism in the Niger Delta. At that time, when Abua was founded, the major means of transportation was by sea, the Atlantic Ocean, with the Niger Delta rivers, tributaries and creeks that empty into it. Abua land is strategically located, it's more of a hinterland, in the Niger Delta, and such that, although accessible by waterways, it takes more logistical effort to get to its main land. This serves as a natural defense barrier for its inhabitants. Abua, therefore, is the name given to the land as a hiding place, a fortress for the founding fathers and their families. Abua, its comprehensive etymology. The root word from which Abua is coined is Ibu, meaning hiding place or hiding abode. The Abua man knows that every human or community has its own hiding abode. Hence, upon seeing a stranger visiting their land, they, Abua people, would say, Yina ibwagen, which literally means, y'all hiding abode where? Or which hiding abode did y'all come from? In simple plain language, this means, where are y'all from? The meaning of Abua is intrinsic in their beautiful customary way of greetings, which is usually done with a hug or a strong hand grip. As oral history has it, when Abua people first settled a few miles away from what is now the city of Port Harcourt, they gave a similar name to that settlement,
Abloma.
While in
Abloma,
a few families departed, due to internal disagreements of some sort, to the present settlement, which they called
Ibuami,
singular or
Ibuayur,
plural, which is shown above, transmogrified into Abua. The absence of ama or ema suffix in the original expression
Ibuami or Ibuayur
indicates that very few families left Abuloma initially for Abua present-day location.
Buon mimak, yeah, wo buon, Abuanibum.
This is story of the land of the brave, a rich land of a culturally rich people. Note this, Abua is the name of the land, not the people, just as Nigeria is the name of the land, not the peoples. With this, we can visualize the sentiments of the founding fathers like a resounding motto. Abua, a beacon of hope and security, the land of our hiding abode. But do such sentiments still hold for the Abua people? Why ask this question? It seems as though the vision is lost. The land is plagued with oil spills and pollution, illegal oil activities, bunkering,
Bullfire,
makeshift refineries. The land is plagued with alarming unemployment and crime rates among the youths, not to mention the corrupt, failed leadership that has plagued the land for decades. So one cannot help but ask, what has happened to the sentiments of the founding fathers? Every Abuana should ask him or herself the question, am I making a difference? In this regard, then stop devouring each other and contribute towards building a fortress, a beacon of hope and security, a land of a hiding abode in the Niger Delta, in the sentiments of the founding fathers. We hope you found this video educational and informative. If you enjoyed it, please remember to like and subscribe to our channel for more content like this. Thank you for watching.